All this week, we've looked back at the murder trial of O.J. Simpson on this, the 10th anniversary of the double murder. Tonight, we conclude our retrospective with a conversation with the family of Ronald Goldman, the man often referred to as the forgotten victim during the criminal trial. His family still struggles with his passing every day.
This man ought to be ashamed of himself to walk amongst decent human beings. This man is a disgrace to human beings. No.
During the long ordeal of the O.J. Simpson trial, no one seemed more angry than Fred Goldman. That was Fred Goldman then. This is Fred Goldman today. Older, wiser, a new grandfather thanks to his daughter, Kim.
I ranted during the criminal trial. I'd get so angry at the insanity that was going on, and I had a place to put that rage. I could yell and scream and say what was on my mind in front of a camera.
And back then, no one seemed more openly heartbroken than Ron Goldman's little sister, Kimberly. Growing up in the Chicago suburbs, they shared a close relationship as brother and sister.
I want people to remember that when they look at him, but when they think about my brother, I want them to remember what a loving and sensitive and warm and caring person that he was. I hope that people remember the brutality in the way in which Ron and Nicole died at the hands of somebody else. And I hope that when they see the killer's face, as smug as it might be, that they remember that he stabbed my brother 30 times.
In the decade since losing Ron, Kim has directed a victims' rights organization, Voices Heard, and has worked as executive director of Best Buddies, which provides services for those with intellectual disabilities. Kim married a childhood sweetheart, a man her brother Ron knew and admired. 8-month-old little Sam's middle name is Ronald, and there are reminders of his namesake all over the house.
Hey, Dad, say, Uncle Ron, I love you. Good boy.
Kim says the best memorial for her beloved brother is to keep his spirit alive for her son, Sam.
I think that what will come through my son will be remnants of my brother because they come from me.
The pain of Ron not being here is the same every day. Every time there's a moment in our lives where something wonderful is happening, Kim getting married, Sammy being born, they're just another reminder, an additional reminder of the fact that someone important, someone dear and loved is not here.
Today, they try to live normal lives, but to this day, neither Fred Goldman nor his daughter will speak O.J. Simpson's name. They refer to him only as the killer, even though he was never criminally convicted.
Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
Kim wishes cameras had been allowed in the second civil trial, where Simpson was found guilty, and they and Nicole's family won a staggering award of $33.5 million.
I think that it's unfortunate in some ways that the civil case wasn't videoed or televised so that people could see how he crumbled and how he just lied upon lied upon lied. You know, every turn he took, it was some kind of a lie, and caught constantly.
But America did see the sheriff's office go into the Simpson mansion in Brentwood and seize items to satisfy at least part of that judgment.
Sold, $230,000.
Fred Goldman says it didn't amount to much.
The killer has never honored his judgment at all, and he's made it very clear that he will never do so, willingly anyway.
And today, a full 10 years after the murders, both father and daughter agree there really is no such thing as closure. We really want to thank the Goldman family for taking time to speak with us